Welcome to this presentation on Washington State property tax appeals for 2026. If you own property in Washington State, your deadline to appeal your property tax assessment is 60 days from the date the county assessor mails your valuation notice, or July 1st, 2026, whichever comes first. As stated in the Revised Code of Washington, Section 84.40.038, you must file a written petition with your County Board of Equalization by this date. Missing this deadline means you lose your right to challenge your assessment for the entire 2026 tax year. Over the next few slides, we will walk through every step of the Washington property tax appeal process, explain county-specific rules, evidence requirements, and how to maximize your chances of a successful appeal. Let us get started. The most common question about Washington property tax appeals is, what is the real deadline? Under RCW 84.40.038, subsection 1, you must file your petition with the County Board of Equalization within 60 days of the date the county assessor mails your valuation notice, or by July 1st of the assessment year, whichever is earlier. For 2026, assessment notices are typically mailed in mid to late May. If your notice is mailed on May 15th, your 60-day window would end July 14th, but the July 1st cap kicks in. So for most Washington homeowners, the effective deadline is July 1st, 2026. The 60-day clock starts from when the assessor mails the notice, not when you receive it. And remember, this deadline is jurisdictional. If you file even one day late, the board lacks authority to hear your appeal. No extensions are possible, even for good cause. Keep a copy of your petition with proof of the filing date and file early to avoid last-minute issues. All 39 Washington counties follow the same state law deadline from RCW 84.40.038, but each county's Board of Equalization has its own local rules. In King County, which covers the Seattle area, you can file online through the assessor's website. Board of Equalization hearings are typically held from June through October. Pierce County, covering Tacoma, also offers online filing at their Board of Equalization page. Snohomish County, covering Everett, provides online appeal filing as well, with hearings generally from June through December. Here is the key takeaway. While the deadline is the same everywhere, how you file, what forms you use, and when hearings are held varies by county. Some counties allow electronic filing, others require paper forms. Some hold hearings within 30 days, others take up to 90 days. Always check your specific county's Board of Equalization website for their local procedures and filing instructions. Here is the complete step-by-step appeal process. Step 1. Review your assessment notice when it arrives in mid to late May. Verify the property details, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, lot size, and year built. Simple data entry errors are common and can be fixed without a formal appeal. Step 2. Contact the county assessor for an informal review. Many issues can be resolved directly without filing a petition. Step 3. File your formal petition with the County Board of Equalization before July 1st. No fee is required. Step 4. Attend your Board of Equalization hearing. You will have about 10 to 15 minutes to present your evidence. Remember, the assessor's value is presumed correct, so you need clear and convincing evidence to overcome that presumption. Step 5. If the board denies your appeal, you have 30 days from the mailing date of the written decision to appeal to the Washington State Board of Tax Appeals, or BTA. You can also pursue a direct appeal to the BTA under certain circumstances, bypassing the county board entirely under RCW 84.40.038 subsection 3. Evidence is the most important part of your appeal. Under Washington law, the assessor's valuation is presumed correct. You need clear, cogent, and convincing evidence to prove it is wrong. This is a higher standard than a simple preponderance of evidence. Here's how to prepare. First, comparable sales. Gather 3 to 5 recent sales of properties similar to yours in size, age, condition, and location. Under RCW 84.40.030, sales within the past 5 years of the assessment date can be considered. For each comparable, include the parcel number, address, sale date, price, and key features. Second, photographs. Take clear, date-stamped photos of any defects or damage, foundation cracks, roof damage, outdated kitchens, structural issues. Third, a professional appraisal. For high-value properties, a certified appraisal costing $400 to $600 can be decisive. Fourth, an unequal assessment argument comparing your tax ratio to similar properties. Bring 3 copies of all evidence and organize them with a cover sheet and tabs. If the County Board of Equalization denies your appeal, You have 30 days from the mailing date of the board's written decision to appeal to the Washington State Board of Tax Appeals. As stated on the BTA's official website at bta.wa.gov, you can choose between two tracks. The informal appeal under WAC 456-10 is simpler and faster. No discovery, no motions. A tax referee conducts the hearing. However, informal decisions cannot be appealed to Superior Court. The formal appeal under WAC 456-09 allows discovery, motions, and a full hearing record. Formal decisions can be appealed to Superior Court under RCW 82.03.180. Choose formal if you have a high-value property or important legal issues. File by email to bta@bta.wa.gov. The BTA will send you a docket number. Hearings are typically scheduled about 60 days after evidence deadlines pass, and decisions come about 90 days after the hearing. Remember, the BTA has no authority to extend the 30-day filing deadline. Do not miss it. Beyond appealing your assessment, Washington State offers several property tax relief programs. As stated on the Washington Department of Revenue website at door.wa.gov, the Senior Citizen and Disabled Persons Exemption under RCW 84.36.850 provides income-based property tax relief for seniors aged 61 and older and persons retired due to disability. If you meet the income limits, you may qualify for a partial or full exemption. The Property Tax Deferral Program allows seniors aged 60 and over and disabled persons to defer paying property taxes, paying only the interest currently due. The Current Use Valuation Program allows farm, agricultural, and timber land to be valued based on its current use rather than its highest and best use, which can dramatically reduce assessed values. A very important reminder, you must pay your property taxes when they are due, even if you have an appeal pending. The first half is due February 15th, 2027. The second half by April 30th, 2027. If your appeal succeeds, you will get a refund or credit. How much can an assessment appeal save you in Washington State? Let us look at a typical example. A home in King County with a market value of $500,000 and an assessed value of $500,000. Washington's average effective property tax rate is about 1%. The annual tax would be $5,000. If you appeal and prove the market value is actually $425,000, a 15% overassessment, and the board agrees, your new tax is $4,250. That is $750 in savings per year. Over 10 years, that is $7,500. For seniors who also qualify for the exemption program, combined savings could reach $1,200 to $1,500 per year, and the benefit compounds because future assessment increases are calculated from a lower base. In high-growth areas like King County, Snohomish County, and Pierce County, 15 to 25% of appealed assessments are reduced, with an average reduction of 10 to 15%. The potential savings easily justify the time investment of filing an appeal. Here is your complete action plan. Step 1. Check your assessment notice when it arrives in mid-May 2026. Verify all property details. Step 2. Research comparable sales using your county assessor's online tools or real estate websites. Find 3 to 5 comparable properties sold within the last 5 years. Step 3. File your petition before July 1st, 2026. File online if available, or deliver in person to your County Board of Equalization. Keep proof of filing. Step 4. Prepare for your Board of Equalization hearing. Organize your evidence with a cover sheet, make 3 copies, and practice your 10 to 15-minute presentation. Be professional and respectful. Step 5. If the board denies your appeal, file with the Washington State Board of Tax Appeals within 30 days. Email your notice of appeal and a copy of the board order to bta@bta.wa.gov. Choose informal or formal track depending on your needs. You can scan the QR code on this slide to access the BTA website directly with forms and instructions. Start today. July 1st comes fast. Do not miss your deadline. This has been your guide to Washington property tax appeals for 2026. Good luck with your appeal.